Hey guys, Sarah here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing my May favorites. So if you want to hear everything that I was loving in the month of May, then keep watching. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe before you leave so you don't miss any of my future videos. All right, let's get into it. I feel like I have not sat down to film in eternity because I was out of town last weekend and I filmed a bunch of content before I left so that I wasn't leaving you guys hanging. So I have not actually sat down to film in over a week, which is a very long time for me. I'm excited to be back in my little room filming videos for you guys. So let's see, it is June, which is crazy, and I have quite a few things to share with you guys. I've got some makeup, a few fashion items, a couple like skincare items. First things first, I always like to share with you guys the latest and greatest with my bracelet line. So that is what I'm gonna do first. I'm just throwing this one on for you so that you guys can see it. But I'm so excited to let you know that the Meredith bracelet is finally back in stock. It sold out twice and I was doing a pre-sale for it and waiting for the supplies to come in, but I actually got 2 orders of the supplies that I needed. So it is back in stock and not pre-order. Like, I have multiple bracelets on hand ready to ship out when you guys order them. So the Meredith is by far the best selling one that I've ever had. And this is what it looks like. It's a super neutral bracelet. It goes with everything, which I love. So it's just these really pretty beads with this neutral tassel. It's the rose gold accents and I am just obsessed with it. I'm so glad you guys like it so much. That makes me really happy. But I think this is a really good one if you're starting out and you just need something that you can wear every day that's going to go with every single color you wear, like black, brown, green, red, purple, blue, like whatever color or pattern you are wearing, this bracelet would go perfectly with it. So I'm really excited that it is back in stock. Also, if you guys are interested in any of my bracelets, you can click the link down below in the bottom bar. I do leave a 15% off coupon code all the time for you guys. It's just YTFAM and it will get you 15% off. The next exciting thing is I don't know if you guys have been following me for long enough to know that I did a limited edition bracelet for Valentine's Day and it was super popular. It sold out, and so I ended up bringing it back and I have renamed it. It is now named the Frankie, and this is what it looks like. This is maybe my favorite bracelet I've ever made. I think that the colors are so pretty. These beads are just gorgeous. And this is one of those things that for me kind of goes with everything too, because I don't wear a lot of red in general. So I feel like this just goes with a lot of my stuff. So I'll just put it on for you guys really quickly. But yeah, this one is now officially back in stock. So if you missed out on it when I had it limited edition for Valentine's Day, you can now get it again, which is super exciting. So this is what that one looks like on. Okay, and then last but not least for bracelets, I did a limited edition 4th of July bracelet for this year. So that is this one. It has these really pretty beads. I've used these blue beads before in different bracelets, and then I threw a little red tassel on it with these white spacer beads. So I think this would be perfect. You can wear it all summer long, but I think it's gonna be perfect for 4th of July or Labor Day. And it's just like really, really pretty but understated. It's not like boom patriotic in your face, but it definitely is still patriotic, and I just think it's really adorable. So I have a limited quantity of these. Once they sell out, they're gone forever, unless I bring it back next year. We'll see. But yeah, these are up on the site too. So if you're interested in any of these, I will leave the website down below. It's just withlovesarah.com, and the discount code is in the description box. On the topic of jewelry, I want to share this ring with you guys. I don't think I've shown it to you, but this is what it looks like. I love it. It's just the cutest ring. It is available in a bunch of colors, and they also have one that's not as wide, and so I kind of want that one because that one you'd be able to stack different rings with, which this one is a little bit too thick for me to stack other rings. I feel like it would hit my knuckle, but it does come in just one. It's like half the width of this one, So I think that one would be really pretty too. But yeah, it comes in a ton of colors. I just love the way that it looks. It's a statement ring without being like a huge cocktail ring. I feel like I can wear this and I don't know, I just love it. So I figured I should share it with you guys because I've been wearing it so much. And of course I got the pink, but like I said, it comes in a bunch of colors. It also comes in like a multicolored one with a bunch of different like rainbow stones, which is really pretty. So yeah, I will link it down below. Everything that I mentioned today will be linked down below per usual. Okay, next let's talk about my nail color. This is the nail color I've been wearing recently and it is called Couture Curator. And it's the prettiest peachy pinky color. I just love this. This looks so pretty if you have a tan. I love it when I'm really tan, but I'm in that spring summer mood, so I needed to paint my nails this color. I just feel like it's so fun and I don't know, makes me happy. Okay, let's chat makeup. So first up is this blush from Tarte. It's what I have on my cheeks today. It is the Amazonian Clay blush in the shade Exposed. I also have Baby Doll, I want to say. You guys, I just opened a drawer and it did not squeak. Adam came by with WD-40 and like de-squeaked my entire house. So now I can open drawers and it does not like make the loudest sound of life. So this is the other shade. Oh, it's Doll Face, not Baby Doll. But this is the original one I had. This was the first blush I ever hit pan on in my entire life. So that is this one. This one in Exposed is much more like toned down and neutral and natural looking. So I've been loving this one. I've been wearing it a ton recently. Like I said, it's what I have on my cheeks today. I feel like it's a really pretty, just everyday subtle blush. It's gonna give you that flushed, like natural look. It like doesn't even really swatch. I feel like these blushes just aren't very good at swatching, but I kind of think that that's good. Yeah, I don't even know if you guys can really see it, but it's just like the most subtle flush. I love it. It's foolproof because it's not super pigmented, so you can put it on without looking like a clown. So absolutely, I've been loving this. I have two bronzers this month, which I know is overkill, but I cannot help it. So the first one is from BareMinerals. This is the Endless Summer Bronzer in the shade Warmth. And this looks pretty dark in the pan, but I feel like it's actually not really like that dark as far as bronzers go, in my opinion. So I still have the blush on, but that's the bronzer. Of course, you have to build it up, and the more you build it up, the darker it will be. But this one I just think is so pretty. I have this warming up my entire face, and I just think it's beautiful. It blends really nicely. It's really easy to blend out, so if you do get a little bit too much somewhere, you can just blend it right back out, and it will not look really muddy or patchy or anything like that. So this I have been really loving. And then the other one is from Marc Jacobs. I mentioned this one in, I don't even know what video that was. I think I did like a get ready with me of all of the makeup that I used or that I bought at the Sephora VIB sale. Or maybe it was like 5 first impressions. I don't know. Either way, I'll link the video up here. This is the Omega bronzer in Tan-tastic. And I mentioned, I think in that video, that this is an expensive bronzer. It's $50, but it is gigantic. And if you look at how much product you get versus how expensive it is, like per ounce, it's actually much cheaper than a lot of my other products. And I'm sure it's because they only have to make the packaging one time. And so they can give you more product for less money per ounce. So anyway, if you want to justify your purchase, you're welcome. I just did it for you. But this is gonna last forever. You have 0.8 ounces in this, and you have 0.35 in the BareMinerals one. So yeah, you get more than double the amount in this one. It has a huge mirror, which I really like. And the color is just absolutely gorgeous. It is just, this feels like butter. It is so smooth and soft. So that is what it looks like. And this one today, I used it to do a little bit of contouring. I like that this one, since it is a matte bronzer, actually both of these bronzers are matte bronzers, but this one, you can definitely contour with it and bronze up your entire face. It's a multitasking bronzer because it is pretty neutral. It's not super warm, it's not super cool, it's just like a middle tone multitasking bronzer. Next is this brush from Ecotools. This is the Define brush, and it does come in a duo package with another brush, but I have been loving this to contour with. It is just like the most perfect shape and size to fit right into your cheekbone and blend out. And I like that it is the tapered shape. So you're gonna hit your cheekbone, but it's also going to hit the areas around it and kind of diffuse the color. So the majority of the color will go where you place it, and then it'll be diffused out and just give you a nice natural look, which I love. So this is what the shape of it looks like. It's super, super soft. I think the duo is like $9 if I'm not mistaken. So it's super affordable, and I have just been loving this. I took this to Asheville with me last weekend over my Hourglass brush, which I am shocked that I love it that much. So sometimes the drugstore wins. All right, this is straight out of my shower. This is the Loving Tan Removing Mitt. And honestly, I've had this probably for maybe 2 or 3 years, sitting in its packaging, never used. I don't know why I assumed that I had to have a product to use with it. And so when I got this, I was like, I'll probably never use it. Okay, so wrong. This removes your tanner so well. I am so impressed with it. So you know how, maybe you don't if you don't self-tan, but if you self-tan, after like 5 days-ish, when your tan starts to fade away, sometimes it'll fade in weird spots. Like I've noticed that right here in my elbow, or whatever, opposite side of my elbow, whatever that's called, I start getting like a white area because the tan rubs off there because my arms are bent a lot, or like when I'm sweating, I'll sweat in that area a lot. And so my tan starts rubbing off and then I look crazy. So it just gets to the point that you want to remove your tan. And this mitt, all you do is get in the shower. I found that it works best. It's almost like when you get a pedicure, you want your skin to be nice and like soft. So take a hot shower, get your skin nice and soft, and then you just put the mitt on, and then you just rub it in circular motions. I will say this is not like the best feeling thing ever. It doesn't hurt, but you definitely have to like hold your skin tight in different areas to really get the tan off. But it works wonders. So if your tan's starting to look a little wonky, this mitt will save your life. Also, I just want to note, I didn't use any product with this. I do know that there are tanning removing products on the market, but I'm trying to get to a point that I'm spending the least amount of money possible to have a nice natural looking tan and remove it with the least amount of cost. So this is really, really good. Another thing that was in my shower is this from Raw Sugar. This is the sugar scrub in the scent Lemon Sugar. And I've actually had this in another scent. It was like pineapple something or other. But this is a sugar scrub. And you guys, this exfoliates and leaves your skin feeling incredibly soft. So I like to exfoliate before I tan. So I've been going through exfoliators like there's no tomorrow. And what I like to do is just take a little bit of this, rub it in my hands, and then rub it all over you, just again, circular motions. And then when you rinse it off, your skin feels so soft. So I have been loving this. This brand is really great for cruelty-free, just natural cold pressed products. They smell incredible, and this has just been a great exfoliator to use before I tan, and it's from the drugstore. So I like to use products that are not breaking the bank, especially things that like I'm never gonna, I don't know, I feel like after the fact, after I exfoliate, I'm not enjoying the benefits of exfoliating like I do makeup or like hair care products. You can see the difference of a good product, but for exfoliators, I feel like you can't. So anyway, this is a really good one and it's affordable. Okay, let's talk about my lip combo that I have on today. This has been the combo that I've been wearing a ton. It's like my perfect nude lip. I will say I did buy a trio from the Jaclyn Hill lipsticks that she just came out with, and I got, I think, Nude Mood, I think it was called. It's like the 3 lightest in the little package. So maybe one of those will be my new holy grail nude lipstick, but for now, this is what I've been wearing. I will let you guys know when that video is live. You can subscribe and obviously you will see it, but I've been wearing this lip liner. It's from Buxom. It is the Plumpline lip liner in the shade Stealth. That is what I have lining my lips, and I put it everywhere. And then I have my Origins Blooming Sheer Balm. This is in the shade Honey Blush. I put this everywhere, basically as a lipstick. Let me just swatch it for you. So that is what it looks like. And then on top of that, I put the Buxom Full On Lip Cream in the shade Blushing Margarita. I've talked about this color 1,000 times, so no surprise here. But this combo is just incredible together. So that is the lip cream. Next is my everyday pair of sunglasses. I've had these for a couple years, and basically every time I wear them on Instagram, I get questions about them. But they are from the brand Key. I will leave them in the bottom bar, but this is what they look like. They're like an oversized aviator style, and they are, I think they're $65. So they're not like the cheapest sunglasses ever, but they definitely don't have a designer price tag, and they have held up so wonderfully. I am very, very pleasantly surprised by them. I have them in this color. This is the Black Fade, and then I also have the Sahara Desert, I think it's called. Very impressed. I wear these, honestly, if you follow me on Instagram, basically every day of my life when it's sunny outside. So absolutely love these. Last but not least, this is from Algenist. I know that I've talked about it on my Insta stories, but I don't know if I've talked about it on here before. This is the Pribiotic Balancing Mask. And when I first got it, I was the most excited to use it because it changes colors, but it has like a really interesting moussey texture to it. So I'll just put a little bit on so you can see. So it applies in this like seafoam green color, and then as you rub it in, it turns pink. So anyway, it's a really good mask that helps balance out your skin. If I'm being honest, I don't feel like I take a mask off and my skin is completely transformed, but I do like the way that it looks and feels the days after I use it. So I've been using this about twice a week for the past maybe month and a half, and so far I really, really love it. Alrighty guys, those are all of the things that I have been loving for the month of May. Let me know down below in the comments what you were loving last month. If it's something I haven't tried before, maybe I can check it out. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe before you leave so you don't miss any of my future videos. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.